Hello, welcome to Susie Xx, and today I've got a new filming setup. It's so funny actually, I was walking down the road the other day coming back from having a coffee and there was a garage sale and lo and behold, there was a camera stand with a ring light. I was like, okay, yes, thank you, I'll take that. Anyway, I'm a bit crazy, I have to drop off, but hello and welcome. What do we do here? We talk about all the things that are stopping you, like preventing you from living from your heart and remembering the amazing miracle that you are. So yesterday I was talking about a wobble I'd had. So if you haven't done our 31-day challenge, it's free. I'll link it below or find it in the playlists. And what I did was at the beginning of the year, I wanted to start a process which I called a challenge to anchor me in to learning what it was like to live from our heart. So I highly recommend it because it unfolds as I discovered and learnt with you. I found also that I am a verbal processor. So as I'm talking to you, I was having aha moments and after aha moment. And so just breathe. Breathe. If you're still here, you're meant to be, because I've spent a minute and a half rambling about nothing, my new ring light. And so, thank you for being here. Yesterday I was talking about a wobble that I had. So I'd done this amazing 31-day challenge. We had so many epiphanies, so many aha moments. Like you've probably heard about how the world is like upgrading in our like heart-based resonance and coherence. And this new earth, if you haven't heard of it, you probably wouldn't be listening to me. I wouldn't have come across your feed because the frequency just wouldn't be right. So it's, what does it mean to live from our heart? And number one, it's to actually be present, like to actually be aware of yourself in the present now, in the now moment. And my wobble was about 10 days of I was disconnected from my now moment. I was in autopilot. I was overwhelmed. And I was not present and connected. And it's really interesting because the more I think about it, it was actually, I had the aha moment on Sunday night. Like I knew it. It was kind of sitting here that I wasn't, especially after I'd done, like I was recording every day, sometimes multiple times, because I was so connected and just so many aha moments, so many realizations. And then I'd have to go back and check how many days I didn't record for, but it was quite a lot. And the Sunday night, I just felt so like ick and just so like, this isn't me. I don't feel right. I didn't feel good. I was so out of alignment. It wasn't funny. And this is probably, I don't know what we're going to call it, woo woo or whatever, but and I've done this once before and it was bang on, but we can have negative entities that attach to us. And I think that's what it was, because I was like, this isn't me. I don't feel good. I wasn't doing things that I know I loved. I was just sort of in a spiral. And I remember going, there's an entity on me. There's a negative entity attached to me. And I was like, right, I am not having this. And I literally marched outside of I was lying down in bed. It was 10 p.m. I marched outside of my house, went out into the backyard, and I was just banished it. I said, get out. You are not welcome here anymore. Like, pack your bags. And in my mind, I could see like this little, like a little cartoon character, he was about this big probably. He was like furry and he had skinny arms and skinny legs and he was a big furry ball with sort of like, cartoon eyes of like, and he literally had a suitcase. He had a little suitcase. And I was like, you get out. Like, you are not welcome here anymore. And he sort of grumbled and went off. And then I called on Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, and I was like, guys, I need your help. I want that entity banished. I want my whole body cleansed. I want the house cleansed. I want a protective bubble over the house. And I wanted, and I also then when I was lying in bed later, I called them in, I called the angels in to please like solder off the areas that the entities were attaching. I just saw one, but it doesn't mean there's just one, but to solder them off with love. So whatever those areas were that they were attaching to, please solder them, like solder, you know how like cauterize them, like cauterizing a wound, but to cauterize it with love so that the entities didn't have the ability to attach there anymore. So I thought this was relevant to come on here because I think maybe we don't realize the power that we have to call back our own sovereignty and our own power and to banish the entities that are, well, he had completely disconnected me, and he disconnected me from bringing my messages. He disconnected me to, he like disconnected me from, I'm calling him a he, I don't know what he is. The negative had disconnected me from bringing these messages to you, from bringing the aha moments, for helping us peel off the layers of the, like, of the onion that like clear back the illusion of the 3D world, which is keeping us locked in like overwhelm and fear and panic and all that, all those like humanness where we forget who we truly are, which is a miracle of like source creation. Like we are children of God, like we are God's essence, like we are all these like beautiful divine souls down here having this human experience. And I was listening to a message last night actually by a reader, Shay, who is in Hawaii, and she was like literally verbatim calling out like exactly what had happened to me. And I had to sit bolt upright. I had to put my glasses on and type a message and say, oh my God, this is exactly what's just happened. And she's like, you've called your power back. And so I just want everyone to understand how much power you have to call your power back and banish the entities off you and out of you that are keeping you stuck and small. Because, and I don't really understand how it all works with the entities, but I assume they are trying, like, I don't like to subscribe to the dark and and that side of things. But I assume it must be there, because otherwise why would these entities be bothering? So it's our time now to call back our power and our sovereignty and kick out those entities that are keeping us from shining and connecting with our light and actually acting out our like life purpose and our like point of being here. And so I'm not sure how much of that will go over your head and you'll be like, oh my God, this girl is on something pretty wacky. And, but instantly yesterday, I felt like a completely different person. Like you cannot even believe, it was like the fog had been lifted and I was like, bang, I'm back. Like I am back. I am back, baby. So, and that's why I'm here to tell you about reclaiming your sovereignty and your power. Like this heart, your heart has all the knowledge of the universe inside of it. And so that's why these negative things want to keep us from connecting to it, because like once we all connect, there's no, and we're living from here, there's no room or no space for them. So I suppose they're getting scared they're going to be obliterated, which they are. I'm sorry, entity, little furry gremlin with your suitcase, but you're gone. Like no time for you. That you're out, you're done. So calling back your power and realizing that you actually have more control than you think. Like in your sovereignty, like you can call and ask the angels, ask your guides, ask whoever you believe in, God, Jesus, Mother Mary, whoever it is that you need to call in to help you remove them. And you be firm, like they are not welcome. They are like Gandalf on the path. You shall not pass. Like, no, you are like blocked. And then I'm going to remember now to just call on the angels morning and night, just cleanse the house, cleanse me, put the bubble around me, around the kids, around my family, around the house, protect us. Like call it in. It works. It works. We don't need to know how. It just does. You might think I'm crackers, but I don't think you would. If you thought I was crackers, you would have clicked off a long time ago. So I don't know why, but when I had to physically get up and get out of the house, like kick him out, a little bit like a vampire. You're no longer invited. I revoke your like right of entry. You're out, you're gone. So yes, so just breathe and connect into how amazing you are, because this new earth, the new humans, it's leading from our hearts. And now I can see so clearly it was blocking me from leading from my heart. It does not want this message out there, because the more people hear it and the more people that lead from their hearts, the more light there's going to be. And there's no room for these negative entities when we have so much light, when we are creating so much light, when we are all living from here and remembering who we are and remembering like how magical and amazing and special every single one of us is, and like you are a divine creation. And it's interesting, I was listening to gorgeous Pam Gregory yesterday, and she was talking about just blessing our water. There's apparently, if just 35% of us on the earth just blessed our water before we drink it, before we bathe in it, before we like do whatever, like it takes 5 seconds. Like it's your intention. That water is now blessed from the highest good, for the highest good of all. And I do it actually when I'm down at the beach. I'll put my feet in the water, even though it's freezing, and I'll ask the water, like, what messages have you got for me? And then bless the water in the ocean so it may carry out and touch everyone that touches it. Like, that's how powerful you are. And that's what these little entities don't want us to realize. Like, you are that powerful. Sorry, I forgot to tell you the rest of it. If 35% of us blessed our water, apparently the level of human consciousness would raise up like astronomically. There's a term for it, heart coherence or something. Like we would raise above this dense polarity that's going on at the moment. So bless your water, kick out those entities. And just remember this heart, because the heart is leading us into this new earth. Our brains don't know where we're going. They can't figure it out because they've never been there. It has never existed in the way it's going to exist, or is existing already. Like it's begun, it's started. So it's just absolutely like we are so powerful when we come back in here and claim back our sovereignty, claim back our power and live from our hearts. Like what we are going, like we are all going to lift up out of this density that's happening at the moment. Like we're going to be communicating from our heart. So the head, like the heart can't trick people. It can't gaslight. It's pure frequency of love. Like there is like, you can't, when you're in heart coherence, you can't be like tricked and fooled. And that's why they were trying to block it, because they're scared, and so they should be. So whoever, like the negative energy, it should be scared, because we are so powerful. So claim that back, kick them out. And as I said yesterday, like only our hearts know the recipe for this new earth. Our heads can't figure it out. And so we need to lead from our hearts to know where we're going. Like there's no way our head can ever figure it out, because it's never been there. Like it's never been there before. So take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, that's the funny songs that I've made. I'll link them below as well. They're fun. Just some cute songs to remind you like how amazing you are, and just to breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. And you are enough exactly as you are. So I'll also link I made a Spotify playlist just to, like, if you get stuck, you want to press something to remember how amazing you are, you can press play on that. And there's a group of different songs that will just remind you that you are awesome. Okay, so I'm going to breathe and leave it there. If you watched till the end, thank you so much. Leave me a heart emoji. Like we're all coming back to our hearts. So I love you lots, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.